Yeah, I dropped the log on my leg. Take one more step forward.
Just move the thing up.
That's okay.
I think the last video was good.
Thank you.
It was a change.
It was a change. We have a new editor.
A new editor.
Me.
Yeah. So, which means he's helping me with briars less. That's the only reason he's doing it.
Yeah, of course. That's exactly what it is.
So we're going to talk about a couple of things we're working on.
Mm-hmm.
It was cold out here this morning.
It was a little nippy.
So when I was up at 5, it was chilly.
When I went to bed, it was chilly.
So we're clearing down around the chicken coop.
Why?
Because we got to put chickens in it.
Oh, that's right. We have chickens now.
An even dozen.
Mm-hmm. We were at, funny how life works, we were at the flea market trying to get rid of a lot of stuff that was left behind.
Yep.
And we ran into a vendor that had a bunch of chickens.
And so we'll take them all.
We'll take them all. So now we have a whole bunch of chickens. But they are growing very quickly, and they are currently residing in the old doghouse.
Yep.
And they're going to be outgrowing that rather quickly.
Yep. Yeah, quick. So there is a chicken coop that was, we couldn't see it.
Everything is so overgrown here, as you can see. All these weeds and everything. This apparently used to be just nice fields down into there.
Yeah, it's amazing. You go through like the Narnia and you go through the bushes and there it is.
So it's around, I think that's a maple tree. So the chicken house is built around the maple tree.
Mm-hmm.
And it was built a long time ago. It's kind of falling apart. We have to do some work. When I went inside the chicken coop and put my hands around the maple tree, when I extended my arms around, I get halfway around the tree. That's how big the maple tree is.
It's a huge tree. It's definitely the biggest tree around here.
Real, yeah, but it's down in down below the cherry tree that you showed last video,
Mm-hmm.
and we couldn't even hardly see it before. So not only have we cleared down the hill to the chicken coop and the tree, but we cut off branches, and these branches were probably 12 inches.
Yeah.
Alone.
Yeah.
So we cut all the branches, we cleared all of that. That'll be all firewood for you this winter.
Thank you, thank you. Definitely a little interesting watching you on top of the chicken coop, using a ladder up to the top and cutting these branches and having them come down. Boom!
I think I know why men live shorter lives.
I was just testing the structural integrity of the chicken coop.
I'm really glad that you're not an structural engineer.
So we did that, and then we found, we didn't even know this, but there's fencing.
Mhm.
It's just chicken wire fencing, and we're gonna have to redo it, but there was chicken wire fencing that fenced in a place for the chickens to run.
Yeah, it's been about, I don't know, 10 years of growth about.
At least that.
At least. So your normal weed eater and lawnmower are not going to cut it. We needed something a lot stronger than that. That leads us to the next thing we've been working on, which is getting a little bit stronger of a mower.
Oh yeah, we got a little bit bigger mower.
A little bit bigger of a mower.
So there was a mower. So we have our little electric push mower that you had in Marietta.
That's not going to cut it for 300 acres.
Right. Well, we're not cutting 300, but even we have probably 40 acres of, I'm guessing 40 acres of pasture land that has to be reclaimed.
Yeah, so why are you guessing?
Why am I guessing?
Yeah.
Because I don't have a clue.
Exactly. And that's what it means is like it is so overgrown. You have no idea what's out there right now.
This was a cattle farm at one time.
Yeah.
A tobacco farm, then cattle, and this was all cleared land.
Mhm.
But the olives especially have gotten huge, and the fields are full of blackberries. I mean, the blackberry bushes are way over our heads and thick. So, yeah. So we feel kind of bad mowing down ripe blackberries, but way more than we could ever eat anyway.
Mhm.
So to get a mower, I needed something pretty serious. So I bought a bush hog for the skid steer.
Ooh.
So this thing is, if you know anything about skid steer, this is a high flow, because that was a high flow mower, which means it's a lot more hydraulic fluid goes through it. And this thing is a beast. It'll cut 6-inch trees. Yeah. So we go down, actually with it, with the mower up like this and go through like this so we can see our way, and then we go down on top of the trees and chew them up good.
If only we have some footage of that, but they've just been going crazy with it and haven't gotten a lot of footage of the actual mowing. But pretty much one of the two main fields have been mowed. The field over there has been mowed. as well as really starting to dive into the fields over on this pasture, because we kind of have two pastures that are lined up.
Yeah, and the reason we don't film is because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
The out the front of the mower, it'll throw out pieces of wood this big, and it'll throw it 300 feet. So 300 feet is dangerous.
Yeah.
In fact, I worried about the windows of the house when I was mowing right down there. To get the chicken house done, we need lumber.
Yeah.
And so we brought up 2 semi-truckloads of lumber because we already had it all cut because I was going to build log cabins. Lots of videos on that. Back, you look over
And
there.
days of yore.
Yeah, tons of videos of us knocking down trees, cutting up lumber, and the sawmill. Of course, we brought our sawmill.
Speaking of which, though, Mo just brought a good example of what this mower does.
That's
This
a
chunk
piece.
of wood
Yep.
that it just sent out that he found.
So we brought those trucks up here. They couldn't get up to us. They couldn't get up the mountain. So fortunately, the local lumberyard allowed us to unload. They helped us unload there, and then we took our little trailer down and made, I think, 6 or 7 loads. Brought the lumber up, piled it up, and then yesterday, probably the last 2 days, day and a half, we have been sorting that lumber because it was all in bound stacks, and we had to sort it for sizes and everything so we can get to it, so we could do the chicken coop and other stuff, right? There's other stuff we need to build.
Well, you want to build a barn, right? You want to build an official workshop, the official Phillips hardware.
And well, we also need parking areas, like undercover carport something. So we got that started yesterday too. But more important probably is the water.
Yeah, having water in the house would be really nice. We only have one working bathroom right now, and that's
What do you
still
mean?
a
You
little
got
questionable.
an outhouse. What do you need?
No, I think, to be fair, that is a working bathroom, I guess. It works.
It works. As long as we can keep mow out of the bottom of it.
That's right.
So, but yeah, the cottage where Shelly and I live has water. So we're all in there, but the boys are living in the newer house, but it doesn't have water.
No.
So yesterday we had some plumbers out helping. So we found the water line that was run 15 years ago.
Nice.
The problem is the city water runs to the bottom of the hill, which is about 2,000 feet, it's a little more than a quarter of a mile down the mountain. It's 175 feet drop down the road, and the water tank level in town is about 80 feet or 100 feet below where we are. We sit at 2,300 feet, which is pretty much the top of Powell Mountain. There's not much higher around us. And the top of the water tank is at 2,200 feet.
Man, I wish they wanted just a little bit more.
Yeah, so we have to put a power pole, we have to put a pole, run a line from the power company, a meter base, all that. A pump, a booster pump. So we have to dig across the driveway, find the line, cut into it, put a pump in it, boost it to here, and then put a pump in the house to boost it to the 3rd floor.
Whew.
So that's well underway. We did a bunch yesterday on plumbing and digging up. We've been shovel work lately. In fact, that was on the last video too, a little shovel work. That's not
Just
everything.
just some small things here and there.
Yeah,
that
little
we've been working.
projects.
Little projects
But
here
that's
and
what
there.
we wanted, right? We were out of projects.
That's right. We're out of projects, and now we've got plenty.
And we want to thank people who watch the videos because without you guys, some of this wouldn't be able to happen.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Yep.
And if you enjoy, you know what to do. Hit the
Subscribe.
like button.
Well, a lot of people that watch don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Like cousin Audrey doesn't know. I have
Yeah.
to send her the video.
Ah.
She doesn't know what subscribe means.
Come on, Audrey. You have to subscribe and hit the little notification bell so you can be notified when we upload every time.
Right, and you subscribe. There's a subscribe button, right?
Yeah.
So you hit the button,
And then you hit the bell.
and then you hit the bell.
Yeah. Very
Okay.
important.
See, I didn't know that
Yeah.
either.
Well, now you know. Okay.
Alrighty. Okay,
Awesome.
cool.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
See ya.